Hey, welcome to the show. This is your host, and today we're going to talk about how to become rich. Now, you may have read this book before, but I'm almost certain that if you read it again, you'll find it even more relevant and impactful than before. So why is this such a good book? Well, because it doesn't just tell you how to accumulate money. It takes you on a profound journey towards meaningful wealth. And today, we are going to share 9 rich lessons from this book. Let's get started. Lesson 1. The desire for wealth is natural, but attachment is the trap. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be rich. Desire drives growth. But when we become attached to wealth, when it defines our identity or happiness, we become prisoners of what we own. Use wealth as a tool, not as a trophy. Pursue it, but never let it possess you. This is one of the most important points in the book, and I want you to really embrace this idea. It's okay to want nice things. It's okay to want to live a luxurious life, but it's not okay to feel like that is what makes you happy. Lesson 2. True wealth comes from creating value. Money flows to those who solve problems and serve people. The wealthy don't chase cash. They create impact, and money follows value. So how can you bring more value into the world? Well, let me give you an example. When I was younger, I was always looking for ways to make quick money. But then I realized something. The people who were truly wealthy weren't just lucky or born into it. They had found a way to provide real value to the world, and that had led to their success. For instance, my friend Elon Musk wasn't just interested in getting rich. He wanted to revolutionize the way we travel in space and on the road. He saw a need for change, and he acted on it. Now, he's not only a multi-billionaire, but he's also changed the way we think about the possibilities of technology. And it all started with a simple desire to serve others. That's why I'm so excited about what I do here at Alex. We're not just trying to make money. We're trying to help people learn how to become financially free. We see a need for financial education out there, and we recommitted to providing value to anyone who is willing to listen. Now, I'm not saying it's been easy. It's been a lot of hard work and sacrifice. But knowing that we're making a difference in people's lives makes it all worthwhile. And that's what true wealth is all about. Serving others and making a positive impact on the world. So ask yourself, what kind of value can I bring into the world? How can I serve others and make a difference? When you focus on providing value, the money will follow. Lesson 3. Identify a need and meet it. All wealth creation starts with observation. What is missing? What is broken? What could be better? Entrepreneurs and leaders become rich by solving specific needs. So how can you identify a need that isn't currently being met? Well, one way is to look around you and pay attention to the problems that you and other people face. For instance, when my co-author Grant Sabatier was in his 20s, he noticed that people his age were struggling to save money and achieve financial freedom. He recognized that there was a need for a different approach to personal finance, one that was tailored to the challenges and opportunities of the digital age. That's when he started writing the book, which has now sold over 2 million copies worldwide. Now, of course, identifying a need isn't enough. You also need to come up with a solution that people are willing to pay for. But that's where creativity and innovation come in. Look for patterns, trends, and gaps in the market. Talk to people and ask them what they want and what they need. And then brainstorm ways that you could fill that gap and provide value. Lesson 4. Wealth is measured by what you leave behind. Your legacy is the real scoreboard. Riches fade, but the impact you make and the lives you touch echo far beyond your lifetime. So how can you measure the impact you're making in the world? Well, one way is to think about what you want your legacy to be. What kind of change do you want to see in the world? What kind of difference do you want to make in people's lives? Another way to measure your impact is to focus on the things that matter most to you. Maybe it's spending time with family and friends, giving back to your community, or pursuing your passions. When you focus on what matters most, you'll be able to make a real difference in the world and leave a lasting legacy. Remember, wealth isn't just about money. It's about the value you bring into the world and the impact you have on others. So ask yourself, what kind of legacy do I want to leave behind? How can I make a difference in the world and touch people's lives in a meaningful way? Lesson 5. Risk and change are gateways to wealth. Comfort zones kill dreams. To build wealth, you must be willing to take risks, fail forward, and embrace change. No great reward comes without great courage. So what are you afraid of? What's holding you back from taking the next step towards your goals? Well, maybe it's fear of failure, fear of the unknown, or fear of taking on new challenges. But the truth is that these fears are holding you back from achieving your full potential. As author Robert Frost once said, the road not taken makes all the difference. And that's certainly true when it comes to building wealth. Taking risks and embracing change can lead to new opportunities and unexpected rewards. So don't let fear hold you back. Embrace the unknown and be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. You never know what kind of amazing opportunities await you on the other side. Lesson 6. Gratitude and generosity attract abundance. When you're grateful, you attract more of what you honor. When you're generous, you create space for wealth to flow through you. So how can you cultivate gratitude and generosity in your own life? Well, start by appreciating what you already have. Take a moment each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as a roof over your head, food to eat, or friends and family who love you. Then find ways to give back. Volunteer your time, donate to charity, or simply offer a helping hand to someone in need. When you focus on gratitude and generosity, you'll create a positive energy that will draw more abundance into your life. And that's not just money. It's happiness, health, love, and prosperity in all areas of your life. Lesson 7. The path to wealth can be hard, but fulfilling. It's not an easy journey. You will be tested, stretched, and refined. But the reward is not just money. It's the person you become on the way there. Disciplined, wise, strong, and free. So what are you waiting for? Take that first step towards your goals. Start by setting clear and achievable objectives. Break them down into smaller tasks and create a plan of action. Discipline yourself to stay focused and motivated, and do you and be afraid to ask for help along the way. Remember, the journey to wealth is not just about reaching a destination. It's about growing and evolving as a person. And the challenges you face along the way will only make you stronger and more resilient. And as author and motivational speaker Les Brown says, whatever you do, do it with passion. Whatever you do, do it with love. Lesson 8. Wealth is what you give, not just what you have. True richness is expressed in contribution. A rich life means impacting others, sharing your blessings, and building others as you build yourself. So how can you make a positive impact in the world and share your blessings with others? Well, start by identifying your unique talents and abilities. What are you good at? What are you passionate about? Then look for ways to use your gifts to help others. Volunteer your time, mentor young people, or simply be a good friend and neighbor. By focusing on giving rather than receiving, you'll create a ripple effect of generosity and kindness that'll enrich your life and the lives of everyone around you. Remember, true wealth is not just about money. It's about making a positive contribution to the world and leaving it a better place than you found it. Lesson 9. Patience plus perspective equals power. Wealth does not grow overnight. It requires vision, consistency, and faith in the long-term process. The wealthy think in decades, not in days. So how can you cultivate patience and perspective in your own life? We'll start by setting long-term goals and developing a plan to achieve them. Break down your larger objectives into smaller milestones and celebrate your progress along the way. Trust that the journey will unfold as it should, and don't be discouraged by setbacks or delays. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. And with patience and persistence, you'll eventually reach your destination. Final reflection. Becoming rich is not just a financial journey. It's a spiritual and emotional transformation. It's about serving others, creating value, letting go of fear, and living with open hands and a clear heart. As author Naval Ravikant says, rich is not just what's in your bank account. It's what's in your mindset, your relationships, and your legacy. So I encourage you to embrace the lessons from this book and apply them to your own life. Don't just chase money. Chase a life of purpose, meaning, and contribution. Thank you for joining us on this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more insightful business and personal development content. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember that true wealth is a journey, not a destination.